Okay, the first page in this notebook, you are supposed to do these before you watch the video. So if you have not done these yet, please pause your video, do these four, and then start it back up. Okay, so in this topic 2, we are going to be simplifying radicals. If the radicands are not perfect squares, you need to simplify. So what we need to do to simplify is we need to find a perfect square that goes into the radicand. So somewhere on your paper, maybe above this or below it, wherever, we're going to write out the perfect squares. So writing out the perfect squares, we learned that in topic 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 times 10 is 100. 11 times 11 is 121. And 12 times 12 is 144. So, sorry, my pen was a little screwed up on some of these. This is 81 and then 100. Okay, so what we're going to do is when you look at 45, you're going to say, okay, 45 would be right here on the list. And then go down. What perfect square goes into that? Does 36? No, not evenly. Does 25? No, not evenly. Does 16? No, not evenly. Does 9? Yes. 9 goes into 45, so we're going to split that 9 times 5. When you split it, you're going to split the square root of 45 into the square root of 9 times the square root of 5. What is the square root of 9? Yes, that is 3. So our answer will be 3 times the square root of 5. 5 is not a perfect square, so you can't do anything with that. Okay? So now, the next example, the square root of 500. 500 is way up here, so we just start. Does 144 go into it? No. Does 121? No. Does 100? Yes. 500 is 100 times 5. Okay, so it's going to be square root of 500 splits to the square root of 100 times the square root of 5. What is the square root of 100? Yes, it is 10. So we get 10 times the square root of 5. Okay, that's how this works. One more, the square root of 40. 40 would fall here. Okay, we go down. Does 36 go into it? No. Does 25 go in evenly? No. Does 16 go in evenly? No. Does 9 go in evenly? No. Does 4? Yes. 4 goes into it. 4 times 10. So we have the square root of 4 times the square root of 10. The square root of 4 is 2, so we have 2 root 10. The key is finding which perfect square goes into it, okay? Because, yes, 40, we could split. 40 is 8 times 5. But are either of those perfect squares, are either of those on our list? No. So that factorization wouldn't really work. We want to find a perfect square that goes into it. That's how we're going to simplify. Okay? Go ahead and find the U-tries. Keep your list somewhere written on your paper, so you just go through the numbers and find which perfect square goes into it. Okay? Have fun. We'll talk about the U-tries tomorrow.